Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my Dare to Win save with Blackburn. Second team in the save, and we're currently in the championship. And I believe this is going to be episode 12. So since you were with us last, we have made the playoffs. God knows how, because it was woeful. Okay, so we went away and I'm not sure, I think you were here for the Ipswich game. We lost 3-0, we just didn't turn up. We scraped a 1-0 win against Barnsley, and the keeper actually saved a penalty right at the end, which kept us in the game. So that was good. We beat Cardiff 2-0 quite comfortably. Then we went away to Leeds, lost 2-1. Started well, and then it just went downhill. So that was the end of that. And we scraped somehow a 1-0 win against Bournemouth. We were the better side, but it just wasn't going how we wanted it to go. But yeah, like I said, we were the better side, only just. They had the possession, but we had the XG on our side, I guess. We created more chances, more on target, and we scored right at the end, which was good enough. So that they made us wait for the result. So we finished 5th in the end. I should be able to get that up here somewhere, shouldn't I? League table. Yeah, so we finished 5th, just ahead of Watford. West Brom didn't make it. So we're going to play Stoke. So we're here today. We've got Stoke home and away. Okay. And that's what we're going to do now. We've got the 2 home and away against Stoke. And then we'll come back. If we're successful, we'll come back and do the final and the season review. And obviously, if we're not, then I'll come back after I'll do the season review and pre-season of the next season as the next video. Okay, so we're not clogging it up. So yeah, we're at home to Blackburn, and we're at home, so we need the result. You know, we've got a few injuries. We've had a few. What's the word I'm looking for? We've had a few silly injuries. Well, they're not silly injuries, you get them, don't you? But I don't know, it just seems, I don't know whether it's something in the game, it just all seems to go against you. You bring Alcaraz on to play up front to give Joel a rest, and straight away he's out injured, and he's out now. You know, that's his season pretty much over with. And the same with, he came in, Zanetsky came in to rest a centre half for the just because of fitness, and he picked up an injury straight away. So we are limiting ourselves on what we can do going forward. Vergara, because we were losing, he's lost out. I've gone with Bichiabu, simply because of his height, his jumping reach and his heading, and he scored for us, and he's cleared quite a few. And Phillips is the other one. He's a tall boy, again 18 jumping reach. And that's what I need at the back at the moment. If you remember, I said we were mopping up at the back earlier in the season. Everything was going over us to the back post. We've got that bit of height there now, and I know I'm cursing myself here, and we're going to concede header after header to the back post now today. But this is a team I'm going with, alright. I'm not rotating the goalkeepers now. Boyce Clark's my number one choice. He's playing really well. I'm not sure we're going to keep him. He wants to move on to another club. I'm guessing I need to get promoted to have any chance of keeping him. Sorry, I've got Southampton and Arsenal going at it in the background. So Boyce Clark's in goal with Elliots and Phillips, Bichiabu, Medros now across the back 4. So Bichiabu has replaced Vergara. Bordadagu is playing as a ball-winning midfielder, defensive. And then I've got Vachan and Clarkson central midfield and deep lying playmaker. Teklik, who has just won an award as the worst attacking player for the month, so he's not doing so well, and he did really come in well. And Nonto's back from injuries, back up front for us, or out wide, and Joel's playing up front. Joel scores loads of goals, and they're all disallowed because he's offside. I really don't. I've got him as an advanced forward, and he's offside the entire time. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to change him to deep lying. I really am. Or complete forward, maybe. I'll try him as complete forward as he's back a little bit. But he's literally a yard offside all the time. So that's the team today. Obviously, we need a good showing against Stoke. We have We have edged them in the FA Cup and the league this season overall, so we have got a good record this season against Stoke. And yeah, let's wait and see what's going to happen. And we are the favourites for the home game, although I wouldn't, maybe with form, I wouldn't have put us down as favourites. And yeah, so this is the first leg, and here we go then. So Bichiabu straight away. It's a highlight for our ikoliks through. Oh, come on, guys, we need to. And there you go, 1-0. And I'm not bragging, but I have got quite a good playoff record going on. I've gone up twice with Hereford through the playoffs. So I haven't actually won a league yet. I've finished in the playoffs each time that I've got promoted and won through in the playoffs. And that's a cracking start, isn't it? A minute in. And yeah, Teklik, who's just won the award for the worst attacking player, has put us 1-0 up. So let's hope we're going to build on that. And, you know, we're going to want, I'm not silly, I think 3-0 to go to their place and come away with the result. Whether we get that many, I don't know. But of course, any win here means they've got to come after us. Yeah, so fingers crossed. It would be nice to get up. And I thought Nonto was going to score the second there. It would be nice to get up. First time of asking with a full season with Blackburn. We had half a season with them last year and didn't do very well ending. We had a really bad finish, if I remember, and we've done exactly the same this season. So maybe I'm not rotating enough and the players are jaded, and I'm going to have a look at that, I think, going forward. But Nonto to Joel. Joel looks really promising. If I could just get any goal now, he's run from deeper and he's through, and that's 2-0. And maybe getting him just that yard back on the tactics is making a difference, because he is a natural finisher. Absolutely fantastic. His stats previously and his goal return for games played. I know he's not played at this level, but he's doing it at this level. I mean, look at that for a finish. That is a cracking goal. Well happy with that. So yeah, Joel was a big signing in the January transfer window. He didn't want to come to us at the end of last season. We weren't good enough for him, and it was a step down. But somehow, he changed his mind in the January transfer window, and I'm glad he did, because I didn't have an out and out striker. So Boyce Clark to Phillips, but Phillips has played really well. He could have gone, but chose to stay out wide to Nonto. Is Nonto going to get on that? He has. Can he get it into? And it's in, and it's an own goal. And there's our 3-0. And we're 37 minutes in. We're 3-0 up. Oh my word! Sorry, I always look smug when I'm winning, and I look really down in the dumps when I'm losing. I'm one of them guys, you know. I play hard and I lose hard. So yeah, I was very competitive when I played football as a youngster, and I'm the same with everything I do. I've got to win. You've got to win. There's no point playing if you lose, is there? You know, nobody remembers second place, do they? But yeah, what a first half. I am over the moon. 3-0 up. Totally unexpected with our form going into this game. I mean, literally last 5 minutes, we were out of the playoffs. We weren't going up. We weren't going to make the playoffs. So, you know, to be 3-0 up in the first leg against Stoke is something. I'm well chuffed. So if we can get a couple more and put this to bed, that would be nice. And there you go, Clark's has picked it up. He's played it straight through to Joel, and Joel with it. And maybe that little bit of a change. I've got an injury there to Vacha, and he's got to have to come off. 2 assists as well today. I'm sorry. Yeah, you might think you could shake it off, but who am I going to bring on, guys? It's going to have to be Travis, isn't it? It's alright, I'm thinking second leg and final. If I could play him the rest of the game, and he might shake it off, but then he might not be in the next game. And Vachin is an important part of my midfield at the moment. He's developed really well this season. We signed him last season, and he's really come to the fore. And here go, crossed in. Nonto, no, get onto it. There's no chasing, is there? Plonka, that's a good name for a footballer, isn't it? Especially if he misses, I guess. Letson knocks it down to Clarkson, and what was that? Clarkson into Travis. Back to Phillips. And I don't know, I really don't like talking about it and tempting fate, but we just seem so much more balanced with the change in the back four. Just dropping the youngster out and bringing, I know, is it Biababu? He's only a youngster. Bichiabu, isn't it? He's only a youngster, but It's just he's got the height, he's got the heading ability, and it just seems that I've forgotten all about my substitutions. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to stop it on this little highlight because I really do need to be saving people for later on. I'm also going to bring Joel off for Soto. I am actually going to bring Phillips off and give Vergara a run out. And I'm going to make all 5 here. I'm going to bring Ellison off. Oh, I've not got anybody, so I'm not. Oh, I could put Menderos. No, he'll have to stay. And what I'm going to do is bring on DeFeo 4. I'm tempted, yeah, for there. And then just change Clarkson and him around. That will do nicely. That will finish the game off for us. If we can keep a clean sheet, even better. I've changed about 4 now, so that's not going to happen, is it? But a 4th goal would be very nice. Would really put this tie to bed, wouldn't it? And put us in the driving seat in the away game. And it's over the top, and Plonka's through, and Plonka's got a goal back. Oh, why did I make those changes? Why? And I shouldn't have named Plonka, should I? Because I said if he missed, and he's gone and scored. And that was a cracking finish, actually. Absolute cracking finish. Yeah, we're still going to make... Well, I can't say it was a substitutions, actually, guys, because they hadn't taken place. Maybe I should have made them earlier. And here we go. Come on, guys. Get us our 3-goal cushion back. And it's in, but they've cleared it. Shackleton, he's just going to nod that to Travis. Travis into Bishiabu over the top, looking for Salto, but he's not going to get there. But Clarkson's got a wicked cross on him if he can find someone. And it was a cross to nowhere, wasn't it? It really was. And there you go. We're winning the header, but straight down to one of them guys. And this could suddenly become very uncomfortable if they get another one now. 88 minutes. Come on, guys, not again. I'm going to praise them, actually, because we're 3-1 up. I've been giving them so much stick of late with the results, but 3-1, I guess I'd have liked 3-0. I said 3, didn't I? But I'm confident the way we've played today. We're going to go there and get a goal. All I seem to be doing is trying to build up the morale. But yeah, 3-1, I'd take that. So we're going to quickly play through the days. I'm not going to pay a lot of attention now to what's going on behind the scenes here. Nice little crowd at home. Jolin's goal drought. Proctor Ellison fitness. Well, he's going to have to, and that is something I will do, actually, gents. I'm going to... Why is that like that? I want to rest everybody. Come on. I want to give everybody a 2-day rest, and they should then come back for the match preview and a little bit of attacking training before the game. So we should be happy. We totally outplayed them, didn't we? We played them off a park, so I'm well happy with that. Oh, and I've ticked all the boxes. I did manage by doing the playoffs. What's this now? Oh, they've changed that one because we're in the playoffs. So I'm guessing we have been competitive already. But we managed to get the playoffs a year ahead of time, which I like to do. I like to achieve stuff ahead of when it's expected. And yeah, if you get a reputation for achieving it ahead of time, it does make a difference, I think, to offers and moving on to the next clubs. Never heard of him. Carlos Perez, 30-year-old winger. He won't be coming to us, I'll tell you now, because he's too old. Fulham have offered Blackburn's Desiree Marquez a job as a scout. Bye Marquez. We'll have the compensation. Not a problem. So yeah, it's been... And did I just see Teklik on international duty on the week before the final of the... Oh, come on, guys. They're not going to do that to me. Surely they can't do that. They're not going to play the final of the playoffs. And I'm going to be crippled with players being on international duty. Teklik. Is he going to be here for the final? He better be. 2 players on international... Oh, I don't like the look of this. That's bad. Lucas Ferlanton, he's alone. He hasn't hardly played. So here we go then, gents. We're 3-1 up against Stoke. So this is the away leg. As long as they're fit, there's not going to be any changes to the team. I'm just hoping that the rest has brought them up, hasn't it? I've got nobody here that... Oh, Kate Gordon could actually drop in for DeFeo because he has scored a few goals. And the reason is that there, if I need him towards the end, I mean, you look at my top goal scorers, 12, 10, 10. There's not a lot of goals there, is there? So yeah, the team is starting 11 is exactly the same. Boyce Clark in goal, Edison Phillips, Bichiabu, Medeiros across the back, Bordadagu holding midfield player, Vachin and Clarkson central midfield, Teklik and Gnonto out wide, with Joel up front. So we're not making any changes at all to starting 11, and I'm gonna hopefully pick up where we left off, and we will be back for the final. And the first I go out there and treat yourself. Yeah, that's what we want. And it point finger assertive. There you go. And that was a good one. But as it's a real important one, let's just give him a little bit more, just to try and get everybody fired up. And that's nice to see. A lot of dark green. And here we go. And I do waffle a bit. I've been on a 12-hour shift today, so if I'm a bit, I do apologise. But this is important to me, more important than my job at times. So, and here we go. Very quiet. I'm quite happy if this clock just ticks away for 90 minutes, guys. So we're straight into a Stoke highlight. Excuse me. And I'm hoping we're going to be pressing here. We're at 18 minutes. I really could do with turning this around and getting that 3-goal lead back up. And there you go, Bichiabu, he won the header, but all he did was basically bring it down for the other guy, and Nonto's won it through, but Joel's not going to get onto that. And it's a little bit 6 and 7 at the minute. And here we go, they're breaking down a wing. Oh dear. Oh, we got the tackle in and missed it, and there you go, 3-2. So we're going to go straight in with the encouragement. That's a bit of a worry, the ease with which Ellison let him get past him there. It was a simple 1-2, and Ellison actually got his foot on the ball and just set it up for him, and the keeper did nothing. So, if we don't get through in this, I've got to be honest, it's probably what we deserve, because we haven't looked likely for the entire final third of the season. So to suddenly, think we actually deserve it ahead of Stoke, who's been back. And there you go. Oh, yes. And I mean it. I mean, to think we deserve to be in the final ahead of Stoke is wrong, because, Stoke have been there or thereabouts all season and been solid all season. Well, they finished a fair few points ahead of us, and they only finished a place above us. So 4-2 on aggregate. Living the dream. Just got to hope now that these guys keep going. Joel's not playing very well. Medeiros isn't, man. Joel's picked up an injury. Oh, and that's bad because it's gone straight to red. So we're going to give our little boy Henrique a run out here. He's a player I'm thinking big of for the future. He's got some cracking stats there developing. I just need to get the best out of him. But he's a bit wayward with his passing, and he gets muscled off the ball quite easily. So it's quite an even first half, in fairness. Shots on target's the same. Going to give a bit of a pointy finger here. I'm not going to do this. I'm actually going to go outstretched arms, and well done. We're still leading on anger. This case come forward. Well done on controlling. I'm going to say I'm happy with the way things are going, because I am. So I have noticed sometimes you go with what the assistant manager says, and everybody goes red, demotivated, lost interest. So you have, it's not just a case of just constantly clicking what the assistant manager says. And here we go, we're through again. Nonto's breaking down. Can he get it in? Can he cross it in now for Henrique? Oh, keeper made the save. But we've got the corner. We're going well here. It's 1-1 on the night. 4-2 on aggregate. Teklik with the corner. And we're going to... I was hoping one of my centre-halves was going to tower up at the back post there, and I wish he'd just cluttered him out there. Should have took him down and took the card. But he's running off the ball. Vachin, well played. I can live with that. And yeah, this is the shock, guys. I wasn't expecting. I thought I'd honestly come back for you to see us lose 2 games. But here we are, 4-2 up. Deep in the second, 56 minutes into the second half, and Nonto again to Henrique, and he didn't get his head to that. But Teklik picks up the loose ball, drives it into the back post. Nonto again nods it in, but the keeper's going to get that, isn't he? Henrique's a little bit inexperienced and not really played enough. And Phillips brought that down beautifully for a centre half. Clarkson turned his man. He's got Nonto through again, who's played it straight. Come on, Henrique! Oh, sat up nice for him, but this is why he hasn't been getting in the team, I'm afraid. Yeah. So we are going to make the changes at 70 today. I did miss that in the last game, which I think allowed them back in. And they've just hit the bar. But I can... we're still holding on. We're shading it on chances. Shading it on XG. Nonto again to Clarkson. Clarkson through to Nonto's through on goal. Now Nonto's able to score from these angles, and he's hit the post. Oh, come on, guys. Elliotson picks up the loose ball, but that's the end of the highlight. So let's get these substitutions made. I am going to rest Elliotson today because I want him into the final. I've got Ashley Phillips is coming off for Finley Burns. So that's 3. I am actually going to bring Teklik off and give Soto a run out wide. And I might... I've got 6.5. No, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to keep one at the back just in case we get a late injury. Sometimes I think making all 5, and I do make the 5 subs religiously, and it's not always the best thing for the team, I don't think. But I think 4-2, 83 minutes, 84, 85. I think we're through. I think we're going to Wembley, guys and girls. And there you go. Wow, 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 wow. That's how you handle a two-legged tie, and it is. You know, we've won home and away, or did we draw away 1-1? But 4-2 on the night. I'm over the moon with that. 1-0 tonight, 4-2 on aggregate, and that is, my friends, as comprehensive as it gets. So yeah, we've won the semi-final, so we're off to Wembley. And now this is where we find out we got Joel injured for 3 weeks, so he's going to miss the final. Where did I see? I thought I seen Nonto. That's okay, that's just training. And he's impressed. Well done, mate. That was very good. Cowley and ongoing focus. I was hoping to see who we get in the final. So we are waiting on the Watford game. Coventry are winning 2-1 on aggregate. I don't know when they play. It's got to be soon. Or have I missed it? Have I actually missed it? Well, we paid out for the FA Cup. Team talk there. 2-2. That's not me, is it? Burning an offer. I'm going to go here and look at fixtures because I'm sure, yeah, there you go. Coventry, 21st. That's today. Right, let's see what's going on here. Then we'll just see quickly who we're going to get in the final. Switch to Birmingham. You're having a laugh. They can't afford him. And come on, guys. I just want to see who we get in the final. Ready for the next game, next save. And here we go. Because work for granted Desiree Marquis has been submitted. Okay, that's fine. Training schedule's been updated, and there you go, 3-2 to Coventry against Watford, 5-3. So it will be Blackburn Coventry in a playoff final at Wembley on the 28th. So that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and hit that subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you at Wembley. Thank you very much.